Hi, once again on episode 2 Project Water Warships Legends Ramming Ships Presentation. Ramming on ships. Ramming on ships is a good idea to cheat and beat the game, however, it's awful to beat the game and you will get a defeat sometimes after being hit. It depends on your HP. For example, if with 325 has 12,500 hit points, and your total of taking damage by ramming on another ship, it would cause significant damage to your ship, and your and your and you will cause flooding anywhere on the ship's hull. And also depends your hull hull's depth. If it's large, I can't think of that. Or perhaps that ship's hull is thin or thick. Sometimes shells may overpenetrate your ship's hull, which causes a direct hit on Citadel. If you would use HE shells, it will overpenetrate like a size of 106 shells, millimeter shells. Can pierce through any light armor ships that can easily cause fire and chance of flooding. Perhaps, I don't know. Also, you can jam everything against light armor ships with HE shells. If you have modest guns towards a very compromising ship, bad luck. It's your choice. The structure of ramming is you would ram a battleship within battleship. You know why? Because that ship shouldn't be moving, or a player is changing a specific speed, a varying speed. The range should be close enough or far enough to slow down your ship. If your range is close and not far but close enough not to slow down your ship, you'll just get a scratch and it will take on your HP by a chance of flooding. The same status of cruisers and destroyers. If you would ram or jamming their maneuverability or slow down speed, can have a great idea with battleships. Within cruisers has a small amount of HP and the chance of setting fire and flood. Depends on nation and tier and status. It's simple. Just ram with your favorite battleship or cruiser. The cruiser will depends how slow you go or how you angle them towards them. If you rammed a destroyer with a cruiser, the destroyer might fire products at you or scam you with torps, and cruiser will die. If a destroyer torpedo reload time is 2 minutes and 59 seconds per minute, you will roughly calculate a time which a destroyer fired its own torps at someone and protest your ships at that destroyer, and they will suffer excessive damage towards the ship. We will not read that. Ramming ship is easily if you would do it straight ahead if the ship is not moving. Well, the situation keeps on because it calculates on class of ships. See the next level for more info. If you would to whack, the whack goes in descending order. Battleship, aircraft carrier, cruisers, destroyers, or if some rains if you play just water warship normal band. What should you do? Sometimes just read the information below when starting a battle located at the bottom right of the screen. The statement may give below. Destroyer will excel surprise attacks. Check your armament and turn aid and speed prioritizes off in enemy zone. Enemies won't attack you or find you in the smoke. The bigger the ship are, the easy to detect. The opposite, the smaller the ship are, the harder the enemies to stay detected. Large ships can run aground narrow passages. Larger ships can go through narrow passages. Check your consumables. Sometimes you can swap them, not really shown in the beginning of the new play. Try pushing the enemies to open sea. They are opened for allies to move in to attack enemies. Try spot your consumables in hybrid ships. They have opportunities to a guarantee of being a legend in battle. It doesn't come up when you're at higher levels. If you let enemies your side, you will get a premature return to port. Check your consumables, sometimes you can swap them, not really showing a new play. But this time, Congo has a special mechanic here. Tier 4 Battleship Congo has a consumable that it can swap. It was the caliber fighter that included a secondary armament and a observation seaplane. It can use 3 times in one battle. Aircraft Tier 3 also have catapults. Catapult fighters are launched commonly during the battle. It's also consumable in Herschel, because every time an enemy aircraft comes, it will launch sorts of these aircraft to minimize the increase of the air defense by minus 10%. This is the end of ramming ships. Next episode, I will be posting catapult fighters and aerial commands. Thank you for watching.